Hi everyone, welcome back. It's the Louis Vuitton Princess, and we are now on part 3 of my entire Louis Vuitton collection. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tired. I've been filming for a lot of the day. I've also made the transition to pajamas at this point. It is nighttime, and I have actually been filming this for the entire day today. So as you guys know, if you do not follow my Instagram, on Instagram, I have a wonderful segment called Bag Rooms and Pajamas. So I might as well continue that over here in the world of YouTube. And one of the things that everybody knows who follow me on Instagram is I keep it very real. I really don't consider myself to be a luxury blogger simply because I really don't go out of my way to try and put forth this luxurious lifestyle that's just not actually accurate to me. This is accurate to me at this time of night. This is what I'm wearing and this is what I'm doing. So let's move along. So you have probably seen parts 1 and 2, but if you haven't, I will put the links for those below. And we're going to go to part 3. So I think we're not even halfway there, guys. Like, it's not until I actually film videos like this that I realize how many bags I actually have. Because we still have all the bags I have over here to show you. We still have my marvelous table display that I have to show you. And we still have the bags in those 2 display cases that I have to show you. So this might end up being a 4 or 5 part series. Again, I was not joking. There are lots of people who like claim they have like 100 Louis Vuitton pieces. Like, there's a lot of people who claim that, but it's not true. And it's like, in my case, it really is true. And you can just tell by the fact that this is where we are now. So let's jump back into bags. So the first bag I'm going to show you guys is my Louis Vuitton Porte-documents. And this is a vintage bag from the 90s. This bag caused quite a stir. I purchased it from a very big Facebook group, and I purchased this year. This was something I purchased literally a couple months ago, maybe like a month ago, for $200. And so as you can see, it's in really good condition, absolutely beautiful condition, great vintage condition. The patina is a nice deep honey, no major staining or anything like that, no cracks on the canvas, very beautiful. I really wanted like a small sort of briefcase because I have a larger briefcase that's more like a showpiece. So I really wanted to have like an actual briefcase, and this is what I decided on. And this did come with a little luggage tag, so I was pretty happy about that. The next piece I'm going to show you guys, this one I'm actually going to set aside because I always put on my Instagram when I'm going to do stuff like this and actually pull all the bags out and ask people if there are like specific bags they want to see. So this is one that somebody said they want to see more of. So I'm going to put this one aside. So this is the next bag I'm going to show you guys. It is my Louis Vuitton Atoll Shopper GM. This is a bag that I wanted for a very long time just because, I mean, look at how luxurious it looks. There's tons of beautiful shiny hardware on this bag. As you guys can see, the patina is very light. This bag was used very gently. I purchased this bag about a year ago. And it also has the embossed Louis Vuitton canvas here, kind of like a puffer jacket. But I feel like it makes this bag look very rich, you know, very luxurious, and it's a really nice sized tote. So this is a bag that I had on my wish list for a while. I believe I paid $1,100 for this. So again, it was on the pricier end, but you know, for a bag in this condition and, you know, for a limited edition piece, I felt like that was a reasonable price. The next bag I'm going to show you guys is the popular and one of my favorites, Louis Vuitton Artsy. This is my Artsy. I paid $700. I'm pretty sure I'm actually going to sell this Artsy relatively soon. So again, keep an eye out over at Shop LV Princess. I'm probably gonna sell it, and I'm probably gonna sell it for around what I paid for it. So this is my Artsy MM. I think every girl just who, it's again like, if you're gonna collect Louis Vuitton, you sort of just have to have certain pieces. I feel like the multicolor speedies are one, and I feel like the Artsy is another one, just because it is such a quintessential popular Louis Vuitton bag. So this is my Artsy MM, and it's in very good, beautiful condition. The next item I'm going to show you guys is my Louis Vuitton Atoll Sarah wallet. So I showed you guys the Atoll. This is the accompanying wallet. The Atoll came in a couple different bag styles and SLG styles. I only have the one bag and the wallet. So again, you see it has the hardware with the turn lock. It also has the embossed canvas. Because it's a wallet, it's not as fluffy and puffy, but it does still have the embossing, which I think is really cute. The next item I'm going to show you guys is one of my original pieces. It is my Louis Vuitton Pochette accessories in multicolor noir. I purchased this piece on Facebook quite a few years back for $180. Again, it's pretty wild thinking about that in retrospect, because these sell around $800 or more these days. Very beautiful condition. It's definitely a used item. The patina is a sort of deeper honey, but I really like this bag. I really like the placement on this one. And it's just another one of those quintessential Louis Vuitton collector's pieces. The next bag I'm going to show you guys is, well, this is a 2-for-1 sort of, is my Louis Vuitton Sac HL Mini Speedy. And accompanying it is my Louis Vuitton crossbody strap. So I really love wearing my mini speedies as crossbodies. And so this is my Louis Vuitton crossbody strap and my mini speedy. So I purchased this mini speedy a couple years back for $350. Which hilariously to me was high, because the mini speedies, again, these used to sell all day long for $99. And during the very popular mini speedy craze, they suddenly became $500 and $600 bags. So I purchased this one like right at the beginning of that era, I think for around $350, and I'm very happy with it. I actually like its aging. I think it looks really pretty, a nice deep honey patina, and I think it's a very beautiful bag. So the next bag I'm gonna show you guys is, or I guess maybe not a bag, let's take a look at an SLG, is my Louis Vuitton zippy wallet in multicolor blanc. So this is the only zippy wallet I have, and I'm really happy to have the multicolor blanc version. And this is one of my favorite pieces because it has the bubblegum pink multicolor interior, which you don't see very often, and I think is super pretty. This piece I purchased in this condition, so basically like new condition. It came with the box, dust bag tags, everything, and I paid $100 for this piece a few years back. The next item I'm going to show you guys is one of my few pieces of Louis Vuitton jewelry. I've had a few pieces of Louis Vuitton jewelry here and there. This is one of them. It is my Louis Vuitton multicolor noir bracelet. So it has the cute little bow. This piece I paid $60 for online. So again, just a little small piece. I actually don't really use it as a bracelet a lot of times. A lot of times I'll put it on my bags as sort of like a charm or an accessory. But I really like it, and it was cheap, so why not? The next piece I have is my Louis Vuitton multicolor noir French purse little wallet. So this was an item I purchased for a very specific purpose. I had just purchased the Alma BB, and the Alma BB is a smaller bag. I'm used to much larger bags, and so I really wanted a full-sized wallet that could fit in the Alma BB. And this was appropriate for that. This was a sort of full-size wallet that would fit very comfortably in the Alma BB. And ultimately, I'm really glad I brought it. Again, as you can see, it's in very, very good condition, very light patina. I paid $200 for this a few years back. So a very nice piece. The next item I'm going to show you guys, this is again going into the like super rare bags that I have, and this is my Louis Vuitton multicolor monogram Blanc fringe Speedy 25. Big old mouthful there. So this bag is a super rare multicolor bag. Again, it's one that I ask, is it fake? No, it's not fake. I also get asked, is this custom? Did I get it custom fringed? No, this is how the bag was made. It is just a very rare bag. This was one of the first multicolor bags I saw many years ago, and my initial reaction was like, ew, I hate it. But the more Louis Vuitton multicolor monogram grew on me, and the more I learned about the brand, and more importantly, the more I kind of transitioned from someone who just bought Louis Vuitton to someone who was a collector and an investor, I realized that this was actually a really great collector's piece. And it also really grew on me as my style sort of changed. So I honestly really like this bag. It gives very good like boho vibes, which I really like. My whole house is like boho themed. I kind of view my life as like luxe boho. That's like kind of how I view it. So I actually have grown to really like this bag, and it's super pretty. But anyways, yeah, so this is my multicolor Speedy fringe. This bag I purchased in a partial trade, and it came all the way from Australia. So I paid $1,200 cash, and I traded another Louis Vuitton bag for it. Either way, I still feel like it was a pretty good deal. I mean, for me, I didn't mind trading the bags, and to get a super rare bag like that for just $1,200 out of my hands, I was really happy with. So the next bag I'm going to show you is my Louis Vuitton Alma BB. This is my second in-store purchase. Again, like I said, I've only ever purchased 2 bags brand new from Louis Vuitton. I showed my Berry MM earlier, and this is my Alma BB. So this is the second bag I purchased directly from Louis Vuitton. And this bag is absolutely beautiful. I love the Alma BB. As I've stated many times, I feel like this was the last sort of good era for Louis Vuitton, and this was the last like new style that I saw, and I really felt like, yeah, this is quality. Like, this is quality, this is luxury, this is beautiful, it's versatile, it's practical. This was the last bag I really saw where I felt that way about. So I believe I paid like $12.10 or something for this. So this was before all the insane price increases, when this was actually an affordable bag. So yeah. The next piece I'm going to show you guys is probably one of my best finds. It is my I told you guys I do that. I just get so used to saying multicolor because I have so much of it. It just like rolls off the tongue. My Mount Saurus MM backpack. So this little backpack was a really great find of mine. I purchased this for $250 a couple years back. The price was so good. I brought it and I was like, it's probably going to be fake. Like, it has to be fake. There's no way somebody's selling this for $250. Well, I got it. I had it authenticated using Leah's Luxuries, and as I always say in the comments for my videos, if you need an authenticator, always use Leah's Luxuries. I have used her service for the past probably 5 years, and she authenticates pretty much all of my bags. And if you decide to use Leah's Luxuries, feel free to mention my code, the LVP20, for 20% off your service. So I send it to Aaliyah, she authenticates it and tells me that it's all good and clear. It is an authentic bag, and I couldn't be happier because, again, these little cuties have skyrocketed. I have seen people pay upwards of $2,000 for these. They have gotten to be very expensive bags. Sorry, I got distracted because like one of my earrings just fell out. So I have seen people pay a lot of money for these. So $250 was a really great deal. And this was a semi-recent purchase of mine. Like, I maybe purchased this like 3 years ago at the most. So a really good find. And then I'm just going to scoot and get these last couple items I have sitting over here. So the first one is my Louis Vuitton multicolor monogram Blanc Agenda GM. Very, very beautiful piece. I show this one all the time. This bag was not bag. This accessory was purchased quite a few years ago at this point, back in probably I'd say 2015. Absolutely beautiful. I purchased it from a seller on Instagram. I don't know if she's still around anymore. Wonder about her sometimes. But very, very beautiful condition. I went through a very heavy planner phase when I got this for obvious reasons. I mean, who wouldn't use this like every second of every day if you had one? This is a unicorn piece. However, I don't really use it for planning too much anymore. Lots of people have asked to buy it. I just can't really bring myself to sell it just because it's such a coveted collector's piece. And I don't think Louis Vuitton has ever really made, you know, too many limited edition Agenda GMs. They've made Agenda PMs, but this is like one of the only Louis Vuitton limited edition Agenda GMs that they've ever made. So this is just a really coveted piece. And for that reason, it's like every time somebody asks if I'll sell it, and like I always toy around with the idea and I always end up saying no. So now I've just stopped even entertaining people asking me to buy it because I know I'm just going to back out every single time. The next piece is my Louis Vuitton Malshabas Kelly. This is from the Louis Vuitton Centenary collection. The Louis Vuitton Centenary collection came out in 1996, which was to celebrate 100 years of Louis Vuitton. Also, very, very beautiful limited edition collection. This is one of my favorite bag styles. I actually own 3 of these. I own it in the Centenaire, the Monogram, and Epi. So a very favorite bag of mine that I like a lot. It's a classic top handle. Again, this bag is called the Malshabas, but a lot of people call it the Kelly just because it kind of gives the same vibes as the Hermes Kelly. So this one I paid $400 for. Again, a very good price for this bag. These typically sell for a lot more. Very beautiful top handbag. I think this is probably one of the classiest bags Louis Vuitton has ever made. Super cute for any type of luncheon, formal brunch, awards ceremony. Just a very cute sort of classy bag. And the next bag I'm going to show you guys is one of the few just sort of like regular bags I have in my collection, and that is my Louis Vuitton Papillon 30 in Damier Ebene. So again, when I say regular bags, I just mean because so many of my bags are limited edition. I don't really have too many just like standard bags in my collection. So this is one of them. I personally love the Papillon. I have 3 Papillons in my collection, and this is my sort of all-weather Papillon because it is Damier Ebene. This bag I purchased for, I want to say like $200. It was pretty cheap. So very, very beautiful. I believe this one is a 1995 or 96 vintage bag. So now we're going to move over to the table. So the first table item I'm going to share with you guys is my Louis Vuitton Multicolor Noir HL Mini Speedy. So this bag is one of my absolute favorites. I purchased this bag for $750, so not as good of a deal as my other mini Speedies. But again, it's like it all balances out. I paid $750 for the Noir, but I got the Blanc for $250 and I got the Monogram for $350. So it kind of all balances out. So this is my Noir. It's in very, very beautiful condition, very beautiful honey patina. It has one major flaw that's really agitating me, which is my lock got ripped off here. It was not ripped off by me. It happened during a visit to a spa, and someone grabbed it and they ripped off my lock. And I was very angry about it. I'm still very angry about it. But I did not make a big fuss because it's something that I'm going to get fixed, and I didn't want to like make a big fuss at a small business over something like this. But I'm very upset about it because this bag is 100% pristine minus that one thing. That was something that happened. That wasn't my fault, but whatever. I'm going to deal with it. So I absolutely love this bag. It is, I mean, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I cried when I got this bag. This was another one of those bag purchases that was like really sketchy. I brought it from eBay from a seller who had absolutely no reviews at all. Like it was really sketchy. Like I brought it, I was like, it's gonna get canceled. it's not going to ship out. Like, it was a very sketchy person and sketchy purchase, and it ended up all working out. So, you know, sometimes people ask me, how do I get like really good deals on stuff? And sometimes the answer to that is I just kind of took a chance when it didn't really seem like the best thing to do. But again, when you're going to take these chances to try and score these good deals, always make sure that you're paying through a protected medium. So if it does end up not working out, you're still able to get your money back. That's important. So next up is a bandeau. This is my Louis Vuitton Superstition bandeau. Really love this bandeau. I think it's one of the prettiest bandeaus Louis Vuitton has made. But I love it. It's pink. Louis Vuitton does not make very many pink things, so I really love this bandeau just for that reason alone. And even on the inside, it's all just so much pretty pink, and I love it. This one I purchased from the boutique, so I mean, I don't remember exactly how much it cost, but I think it was probably somewhere between like $165 and $185. That's where bandeaus averaged for a while. So that is the Superstition bandeau. So next up, I'm going to show you guys my Louis Vuitton Cherry Mules. So I basically went on an obsession with the Louis Vuitton Cherry collection, and I set out on a mission for like a year. It actually ended up being like more like 6 months, to complete all of the bags that I wanted for my Louis Vuitton Cherry collection. So this was one of the final pieces from that, and these are these mules. Finding Louis Vuitton shoes for a certain collection is really hard because there's so many more factors that you have to weigh. One, you want to make sure that they're in good condition. Two, you have to factor in the size. You know, if it's like you're just looking for a bag, it's like size is like less of a headache. But it's like with shoes, you actually have to try to find the right size, the right condition. It's a lot. But I was really happy I ended up finding these mules. I mean, as you can see, I also highlight these as being my absolute favorite pair of shoes that I own. They're just so beautiful, so pretty. And these feature the limited edition series lizard trim. So just absolutely stunning shoes. I'm a huge fan of these, and I love these shoes, and like these shoes just make me so sad because I brought these right before the pandemic started, and I planned on wearing them to like a cute brunch or something, but then I couldn't go out for like the longest time ever and kind of forgotten about them. But this summer is gonna be their time to shine. So next up, I'm going to show you guys my Louis Vuitton Cherry Blossom Clay. This is a newer piece, so you can actually find the unboxing for this piece on my channel. So I'm a big Cherry Blossom Louis Vuitton fan. So this one, so just like how I previously talked about, I had a year where my cherry collection was what I was pressed about. This year it was my Cherry Blossom collection, which I feel like I have most of the pieces I want from that collection now. And this is my Cherry Blossom Clay. I paid way too much for this. Again, it's like you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you find really good deals. Other times your pockets just hurt. I paid, I think, $480 for this, which is the most I've ever spent on a clay. I spent a lot of money, but as you can see, it is in pristine condition. It is absolutely beautiful. And the Cherry Blossom collection is a pretty hard to find collection. You do not find many bags in the Cherry Blossom collection. You do not find many of them that are in pristine condition, and the clays are also pretty hard to find. So it's like, I didn't really mind. I mean, I minded, but I was willing to pay the money to have this piece in pristine condition. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to go to the next part here, because I'm sure if I don't, my phone's going to kick me off anyways. It seems to not want to record videos over 25 minutes, probably because I have a million pictures of bags in my phone. So this is part 3, and I will see you guys over at part 4.